Hello, I'm John Marshall. Welcome to episode 5 of the Links Pod. And this episode is proudly sponsored by the Mall in the centre of Woodhall Spa. Great beer, wines and food with a friendly atmosphere, a Sky Sports bar and a restaurant.
Links Pod. Tales and entertainment for the people of Lincolnshire with John Marshall.
It's episode 5 of the Links Pod, already on episode 5, unbelievable. Now, if you've been watching the previous 4, you'll know that we've been flying around the county big style. We go here, there and everywhere. This episode, in that respect, is a little bit different because we went to Woodhall Spa and there was so much on offer, so many amazing people, so many amazing things to do, that I thought, let's make an entire episode all about Woodhall Spa. And that's exactly what we've done. If you don't know, Woodhall Spa is a former spa town and civil parish in the East Lindsey district of Lincolnshire, on the southern edge of the Lincolnshire Wolds, 6 miles southwest of Horncastle, 23 miles west of Skegness, 15 miles east-southeast of Lincoln, and 17 miles northwest of Boston. That was a bit complicated. You could just use your sat-nav if you fancy a trip there. It is noted for its mineral springs, the historic cinema, and its Second World War association with the RAF 617 Squadron, commonly referred to as the Dam Busters. This episode, we've got lots of Woodhall Spa for you. There's some what's-ons for the whole of the county. The big quiz will be on, all the usual stuff, actually. Plus, last week I was asking about local musicians. I said if you're a local musician and you fancy being on and playing us out on an episode of the Links Pod, you should. And that is happening on this episode, very excitingly. Okay, let's meet this week's sponsor. Do you fancy a pint?
From the Humber to the Wash. Links Pod with John Marshall.
This is the Mall at Woodhall Spa, which is a lovely pub right in the centre. We're going to talk to Teelan, the landlord, in a second. But first, yes, tell me how to pour a pint, Teelan.
Right, you're going to want to start off at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
I'm going to let this pour
Tell
for
you
a
what,
second.
you do one, I'll do one, following look.
Absolutely fine.
Okay. It's all about the angle.
All about the
right?
angle. You don't want to fizz it up at the bottom initially.
Okay,
You want to
okay.
make sure that the head ends up being as perfect as possible. It'd be really
You've
awkward.
done this more times than me.
I've done this more times than you've had hot dinners,
Yeah.
probably. Yes.
Look, he's going to do it perfect, isn't he?
Hopefully. Just a little bit of
Now,
dribble
I'm
over.
under pressure. Little dribble.
Little dribble. And
That
is
okay.
a
That's how
lovely
you want
pint
it.
of
That's how you want
Madry.
it. Okay.
Do you want to follow up?
I do. Give me a glass. Wait, give me a glass.
Okay,
Right.
straight on there.
Okay.
Go on.
Yours is right in the shot there to show everybody just how good it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
Is there a speed this report, or is it
Just
all
bring
the
it
same?
down. Bring it straight down.
It's all the same. Okay, straight down. Watch me go. Watch me go. This is how you do it. And if anybody would like to employ me as a barman, now start tilting now.
Yeah, give it a little bit more time.
Bit
You
more.
want it to just get it so that it's
About
at the
there?
spout. Now tilt it down.
I'm tilting.
Are you tilting?
I'm tilting, Teelan. Teelan, I'm tilting. Look.
And-
done?
Just chop it up a little bit more. Oh, you might
A
find
little dribble.
that's all right. That's
I
good.
think I've done all right.
That's good.
I'll take the job. Now we have the perfect pint poured, but you're dry at the moment.
I am dry.
Okay. I'll have to drink both of them.
You will.
What a
will.
shame.
Someone else will have to drive you home, but that's fair enough.
Yeah. I can arrange that.
I can give you a lift. It's all right.
That's kind. Now, how long have you been the landlord here?
Oh, well, landlord's a strong term. It is my dad's place. I make sure it doesn't burn down to the ground in
Right.
its absence. But I've been here about September 2016, so that's
Wow.
almost 8.5 years
That's
now.
a long while.
Yeah, 3-year
Right.
break for uni, and then came back doing exactly what I did before uni. So that was a good use of 3 years. But yeah, love it.
In
Love
the heart
being
of
here.
what you love it.
I love
yeah.
it. Absolutely love it.
And the empire expands. Actually, you're in Norfolk as well, aren't
Norfolk, we've got the King's Head in Cromer, which is a lovely little pub right by the pier.
Yeah.
And that's run by someone else, a good friend of Dad's, who does a really good job with it. And I'm there once every week, couple of weeks for a couple of days, just to make sure that everyone's pulling their weight.
you?
Yeah.
Are you a strict man? I've known Teelan a long time, and telling someone off, I can't imagine you doing
I
that.
tell them off with
Yeah.
jokes rather
Do you?
than... Yeah.
That's more like
I'm
it.
authoritative,
Yeah.
but I'm fair.
Yeah.
You can ask any of the staff. They're looking at me now and coughing very loudly. But yeah.
Fantastic. Look, we're right in the heart of Woodhall Spa. What a great... And this whole episode of Links Pod is all about Woodhall Spa. So much history here. And the pub right in the centre that everybody's attracted to is here.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
this is the place. And food? You do food?
Yeah, doing food. Kitchen is usually open. Winter will be 12 till 3 and then 5 till around about 7:45, 8 o'clock. And Saturday, Sunday, Friday, it's all day, 12 till 8.
Fantastic. Well, it's a lovely venue, Teelan. We're going to do a quiz with you in a moment or two.
Looking forward to that.
Brace yourself. Teelan, is it
Thanks
quite
for
the
emailing
quiz?
the questions on to me 2 days previously as well. I appreciate that.
I'm expecting a big score today. Do a shout out for the staff here. Who have we got working today?
At the moment, we've got Ace and Casey. Ace and Case.
Ace and Case?
Ace and Case. Lovely. Ace has been with us just over a year now, I think. December 2023, and Casey's been here since April, May sort of time, I think. So
Would you like to appear on camera, girls?
From the Humber to the Wash. Links Pod with John Marshall.
This is the Links Pod, and I'm John Marshall with our Woodhall Spa special. And after that pint, some nice food, and a lovely chat, it was time for Teelan and the gang to face the big quiz.
Links Pod.
Teelan's here, the Mal in Woodhall Spa, and he's facing 10 questions. Are you ready, Teelan?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Teelan's had the option to include other members of staff. He says he wants to go solo, so go solo he will. Okay, start the clock, number one. How many feet are there in a fathom?
Oh, my lord.
Starting with a tough one.
That is a tough one. Let's go 30.
Okay, number two. What is the first name of Winston Churchill's wife?
What? These are more difficult than they were on Links FM.
Fair point.
Hilda?
Right, number three. In which British city is the station Temple Meads?
Where have these come from?
Temple Meads. Come on, Temple Meads. He's gone for Bath. Number four. Which British admiral had an affair with Emma Hamilton?
Nelson.
Oh, number four. Who had a number one with Call Me and Atomic? Atomic.
Oh.
Teelan under pressure
This
here.
is not my era of music.
Teelan under pressure. Yeah, we're in the 80s here.
Thank you. Let's go. Aha.
Aha.
No, it's not.
6. Who won a Brit Award in 2012 for both British Breakthrough Act and Best British Solo Artist? 2012.
Adele.
7. Who's a British golfer that the caddy Fanny Sunnison worked for 10 years? Fanny. Do you know a lot about Fanny?
Well, if you ask anyone, any member of staff, the answer's probably not no. I've heard of it.
You're going to pass on the Fanny?
I'm going to pass on the Fanny.
8. What are the first names of Judy Murray's 2 tennis-playing sons?
Jamie and Andy, thank you, what I know.
Number 9. Which Scottish singer regularly played herself in Absolutely Fabulous?
Oh, my lord.
Absolutely Fabulous.
Your
Your favourite. Your favourite show
Could
ever.
you not have catered the questions towards someone who's...
Got a beard?
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Pass.
Yeah, let's pass
10.
that.
Who are Bella? We're at your level here. Who are Bella, Milo, Fizz, and Jake?
They are the tweenies.
I knew you'd get that one. Stop the clock. Let's go through them.
Oh, Lord help us.
Feet in a fathom. It's not gone as well as I was expecting.
No,
to,
you thought I'd be better.
I did.
I've disappointed
We've
you. If
scored-
it was letters and numbers, I'd have been fine.
6 feet in a fathom. Winston Churchill's wife's
not
first name.
Hilda.
No, it's Oh My Darling, Clementine. Clementine. 3, the British city, Temple Meads is Bristol. It's a bad start.
A really
There's
bad
no denying that. The Admiral, that was Nelson.
Oh, that was Nelson.
That one, yes.
That was good. Nice.
Call Me an Atomic, that's Blondie. The Brit Award. Who would you guess if you didn't guess Adele?
No, I just realised
It's a-
it definitely
it's a
wasn't
male.
Adele.
Yeah.
A male? Oh, probably Sam Smith.
Ed Sheeran.
In 2012?
Yeah.
Feels like he's been around
back
longer
then.
than that.
7, Fanny. Nick Faldo was involved with Fanny.
Oh,
Yes.
famously.
Yes. 8, Judy Murray's sons. Andy and Jamie, we got that. Absolutely fabulous singer. The Scottish one was Lulu. And we got the tweenies.
We got the tweenies. A solid 3.
Solid 3. A solid 3.
A solid 3.
From Teelan
I
at
can
the
pop that
Mal.
on my Tinder bio. A solid 3 out of 10.
Thank you, Teelan.
No problem at all.
Links Pod.
This episode of the Links Pod is proudly sponsored by the Mal in the centre of Woodhall Spa. Great beer, wines and food with a friendly atmosphere, a Sky Sports bar and a restaurant. Now, after all that excess food, drink and chat, It was time to pop for a swim.
Never miss an episode of Links Pod. Subscribe now, wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Rachel Meller, and I'm the ops manager at Jubilee Park in Woodhall Spa.
That's where we are, Jubilee Park at Woodhall Spa. I was just saying to you that I've had the whistle blown at me a few times in here. I think it related to that slide there.
Oh, possibly.
I can't really remember. What are the rules regarding that slide?
Well, you've got to be under the age of 8.
That's where I went wrong, I think. That's where I went wrong. Yeah, under the age of 8. Are there any other rules?
If you can't touch the floor, you probably need a parent at the bottom to catch you.
Okay, I didn't bring my dad with me, so that might be it. What are the general rules of the pool? What's going to get you a whistle in a swimming pool like this?
Again, try not to use too many whistles, but maybe like just been a bit horseplay, been a bit more sort of silly behaviour, maybe diving.
Child on your shoulders?
Child on the shoulders.
You're going to get the whistle?
Yeah.
Got the whistle?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Tell me a bit about the history of Jubilee Park and the swimming pool. How long has it been here?
So it used to be part of Lady Weigel's garden. So she used to live at the Petwood Hotel. So this all used to be part of her garden. And she gave it to the community in 1935, when she decided she didn't want it as part of her garden anymore. Sort of long story cut short, it belonged to the council. They then passed it on to the parish council. The parish council then passed it on to Friends of Jubilee Park, which is where it sits now. So we've got trustees that are amazing, that help us kind of figure out how the pool's running. And then we've got our CEO, Lindsay, and myself as the ops manager, just to manage the
That's Lindsay who said you were doing the interview.
Yes, that's
Refuse.
that's the one.
She was definitely delegated that one.
She did.
Didn't she?
She
Now,
definitely did.
as you can maybe notice, nobody's swimming.
No.
I don't blame them. It's absolutely freezing today. But when is the pool open for business?
So we open on the 5th of April this year. And again, we're really, really hoping that we can extend the season like we did last year. We stayed open till the 1st of November,
Wow.
which was really, really good. Our members absolutely loved it.
I
So-
believe you do. Do you still do this thing where you show Jaws at the Kinema,
Yeah.
and then you come here for an after Jaws watching the film Swim?
Yeah, we put blow up sharks in the pool. We have the theme tune playing.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
brilliant.
It's really good. Really
so
good.
that's another additional reason to come. And this summer, there's going to be something new here, or before the summer, actually.
Yes.
A dome.
A dome.
Well, tell me more.
So at the minute, we really struggle. We've got over 500 members that love our gym, love the facility, and love our classes. But at the minute, we haven't got an indoor space for it. The Bowls Club hire their space out for us, which is great, but it's just not very big. So we've decided to install a dome, which is a 12-metre circumference circle, which should fit a lot more people in it
Wow.
and help us with our classes. But then we'll have both. We'll have the Bowls Club, we'll have the dome, we'll have more sort of areas where people can do their fitness classes, because they're really, really popular.
There's so much to offer here. Okay, well, when does the dome open? Will it be open in time for the season?
Oh, we're really hoping so, but again, it's all down to sort of planning applications and builders and electricians and you name it. It's all
Technical
got
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, look, we wish you well for the
Thank you.
2025 season. Jubilee Park, Woodhall Spa.
Links Pod with John Marshall.
All right, I didn't get my trunks on this occasion, but maybe next time I go. It was very cold on the day we visited Jubilee Park. This is the Links Pod, and I'm John Marshall. Now, the Petwood Hotel in Woodhall has so much history. This next section could last forever. It doesn't last forever. It's very interesting. Let's go to the hotel.
Welcome, John. I'm Emma Brealey, and you are at the Petwood Hotel, Woodhall Spa.
What an amazing place. This room we're in, I've been in here before, but tell me about the room before we talk about when I was here before.
So this is the Squadron Bar. Our guests have lots of different names for it: Dan Buster's Bar, Bomber Command Bar, you name it. But as you can tell from the memorabilia on the walls, it's really just a tribute to the men who were stationed here in the Second World War, most famously the 617 Dan Buster Squadron.
Which we'll come to. And that bit above the bar, that branch, has an amazing story behind it, right?
It has a fantastic story. So 617 Squadron were relocated from Scampton to Woodhall Spa in 1944. And they were flying the Tirpitz raids from Woodhall Spa. So when 617 were based here, they were flying their raids from Woodhull to northern Russia, where the German battleship Tirpitz was moored up. It was a long flight time, sort of about 9 hours, so they had to refuel mid-flight. So if you can imagine having to land with the tall boy bomb still sort of mounted, refuel, take off again. Well, Nicky Nillen's aircraft, for whatever reason, some say spark plugs failed, there are other stories. He didn't get enough height, quickly enough brushed the tops of the pine trees, and one got wedged in, flew with them onto the bomb site. They dropped their load, and then when they came back to Woodhull Spa, the boys hoiked it out the Lancaster and hung it above the bar as a bit of a memento.
You would think that would be game over if you were in an aeroplane and that ended up in your aeroplane, but they made it back.
Yeah, it's extraordinary, isn't it?
Absolutely incredible story. And how did it come to end up here? Because they used to come here,
Yeah.
and they said, would you like a long branch?
Well, so the crew that landed back at Woodhull Spa, they would have been staying here.
Right.
So
There's still,
this was their watering hole.
Well,
this was their
yeah.
bar. They literally just hung it above the bar as a memento.
Amazing. Wow, what a story. Now tell me a bit about the history of the hotel in general. How long has this place been here?
It looks older than it is. It was built in 1905 as a private home for a very wealthy Edwardian baroness. She was the sole surviving daughter of Sir John Blundell Maple of Maple Furniture. She inherited about £2.1 million at the turn of the 20th century, which in today's money is about 170 million quid.
Wow.
Yeah, she
Wow.
did quite well. But part of her father's bequest was that she should find herself a country estate and spend 2/3 of her year there. So in the days when daughters listened to what their fathers told them.
Yeah, I would listen to that instruction. Yeah.
She had discovered Woodhull Spa because at the time it was a spa town. So wealthy Edwardians would come up from London to take the spa waters. And in those days, there was a direct train from London King's Cross to Woodhull Spa.
Really?
I know. What would we give for that now?
So when we talk about how things have moved forward in technology and so on, some things have moved backwards. So you can no longer travel from Woodhull Spa directly to London King's Cross, can you? And in the olden days, you could.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Okay. And what's your involvement? When did that begin with the Petwood?
So my family has had the Petwood since October '96. So
Wow.
It's been a few years, and I've been involved since 2010.
Wow. Okay. And well, how's it going? How's business?
It has its challenges, but we're still going. We're still fighting. Yeah, hospitality's had a real battering in the last few years, and yeah, the future landscape's looking a bit shaky too. But you know, we're really privileged to have loyal guests that love and support us and our people as much as our business. So I think we can be optimistic.
And there's so much history. Do you find a lot of the people coming to stay are also coming to have a look around and well, there's so much memorabilia here. That's got to be a big draw.
We're really well positioned for those who are interested in aviation history. So being right in the heart of Lincolnshire or Bomber County, it's a great place to stay, to do trips out to East Kirkby and RAF Coningsby and other aviation sites like that. So yes, that is certainly a draw and an appeal to some of our guests. But other guests come not knowing anything about the history. They might be coming to the Woodhull Spa golf course and then discover the history as a secondary thing.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Now, last time I was in this very room, it was connected to aviation. Well, sort of. It's also connected to wine and some brilliant food we had. So you tell the story, Emma. We came down with some friends.
That's right. So I think the last time you and I were sat in the Squadron Bar, it was as we were coming out of COVID in 2020, and the Top Landing Gear boys came to record a podcast.
Yeah, that's Roy Stride from Scouting for Girls and some other people, some other friends of his and relative of yours.
Yes, well, yes, distantly, but yes, it was a really, really fun night.
We had a very fun night. There was too much drinking, and I can't remember if it's that night I got very messy, but I was trying to host a quiz across the road one night, and then I think they were putting things in my drinks, to be honest with you, and it all ended. I had to be written off the next day. I had to stay in bed in one of your beds for the next day while everybody went out exploring the aviation history.
Yeah, you didn't fancy the gliding trip much, did you?
The gliding was off. My trip to East Kirkby Aviation Centre, that didn't happen either. But a good time was had by all. We've got to do a shout out for the pianist who maybe could be heard in the background, who said hello to me. She's been here 27 years.
Helen.
Is that right?
Yeah, Helen is fantastic. She's our resident pianist. I won't tell you how old she was when she started. You've just given that up, but she's ageless. She
amazing.
is incredible.
I just had the most amazing conversation with her while she was playing I'm not a pianist, looked like very complicated bits. She's having a full-on chat with me and not missing a beat. Amazing.
She's astonishing.
So you should keep her coming. And this is as we're recording this, Sunday lunch is happening through in the restaurant. Is the pianist here that's a Sunday afternoon thing?
Yeah, this is just a special thing we've done for years, Sunday lunch pianist.
Fantastic. Yeah. And talk a bit, as we drove up, there's a marquee outside, so you have additional events and additional space for events like that, Emma?
We do. So we only have one marquee event a year, and that's for the Horncastle Farmers Ball. So, about 470 people will be piling into the hotel at the weekend.
Speaking of wild nights I had here, that sounds like a wild night too.
It's a fantastic night, and it's incredible for fundraising for local charities. So usually about half a dozen local charities really benefit from the generosity, and everyone has a good night.
Fantastic.
In the making.
Fantastic. Well, it's a great place here to stay, enjoy the history, and enjoy some very nice food and drink too. Emma, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
From Lincoln to Skegness, Louth to Gainsborough, this is LinksPod.
I'm John Marshall, and this is the Links Pod, the podcast for Lincolnshire. I hope you're enjoying the episodes so far. If you've got an event coming up across Lincolnshire, let me know about it, and I can put it on the Links Pod. I might even come and talk to you about it. It's john@linkspod.co.uk. There's a few things going on. This Wednesday, the King's Head in Navenby are teaming up with the Tea Light Cottage for pottery at the pub, and the price to take part in this, which sounds really good fun. I went to one of these before, a different pub, and you have a drink and you make some pottery, and you get I think you can't take it away on the night, probably. They have to do it in the kiln and everything. But eventually you get a little pottery thing that you made, which is quite amazing. It's this Wednesday at the King's Head at Navenby, if you're interested in that. And this Thursday, the Match Indian restaurant in Lincoln have Dan Hadfield as Gary Barlow, and he's really, really good if you fancy going along and enjoying some great Indian food. And Dan doing his Gary Barlow show, that'll be really good too. If it's me you're after, then my list of events for this week, the Wigan Mitre, as always, on a Tuesday. I will be at the Fox and Hounds in Reetham Wednesday, the Checkers at Potter Hanworth doing a quiz night on Thursday, and the Ivy in Rugby on Sunday. I'm the quiz guy for Lincolnshire. Make no mistake about that. Now, we haven't had a challenge on this week's episode of the Links Pod, but here kind of is a bit of a challenge, because whilst I was at the Petwood Hotel, as I walked in, it was a Sunday and there was an amazing pianist playing. Her name's Helen Clark, and I took a seat next to Helen and she let me tickle her ivories. So still at the Petwood, and this is Helen, who when I walked in had a chat with me whilst playing the piano this well, and this is an original piece of hers, and and now I'm going to challenge her to keep talking to me. How's life going?
I'm so lucky. It's going so well.
Yes?
I've been here for 27 years, and this is my home, and it's, as you can see, it's so lovely.
Every Sunday you are found, I mean, look at all these keys you're pressing while speaking to me. You're very talented, and you've got a social media following yourself.
I do. I'm very lucky. I live stream 3 times a week on TikTok and YouTube, and I have albums out. Yeah, life's kind to me.
Amazing. Where will people find information about you?
If you just type Helen Clark or Petwood Pianist into Google or anywhere, then yeah.
You'll pop up.
I will.
Okay, fantastic. Right, you're going to do something and make me press something. Give me an instruction.
Okay, so I need you to press a C, which is next to the 2 black notes.
This one? Is this a
the
C?
white one.
The white one
there.
there.
So when
okay.
I say go, so go.
Okay. No, I was late straight away.
Go. Now, go. See?
Look at me. Get a bit of this, cousin. Am I pressing it too hard?
No, it's good. It likes it.
I'm not in time, am I? Well, this is... You know, if you need a week off...
I do, I definitely do.
I could just turn off and press this C all the time.
you're in time. That's from years of being a DJ. It is. Exactly.
I'm not sure I am. And that when you talk to me, I've completely forgotten to press it now. That's gone badly. Getting into this.
Yeah, you know, you do realise next week I'm going to be like, I can't do this.
Yeah, just
now.
can't
Where's
do it.
John? No, bring him back.
Where the hell
I
is he?
can't. It's going to be so boring to me.
Do a big finish. Do a big finish.
Okay. You have to do your bit.
Yeah. You need to see it.
Never miss an episode of Links Pod. Subscribe now, wherever you get your podcasts.
And this is the Kinema in the Woods. It dates back to the 19th century when it was a sports and entertainment pavilion. Now, of course, it's a very famous oldie-worldy cinema experience, including that pianist who pops up at half-time. If you haven't been and experienced that, you really should. The Kinema in the Woods.
Links Pod.
Now, this is that bit on the Links Pod where I plead to you, if you're a local business and you could possibly support me by sponsoring an episode or two of the podcast, then that would be brilliant. This is the podcast for Lincolnshire, and this is a great way for very competitive rates to get your message out there to the good people of Lincolnshire. If you want to find out more, message me, john@linkspod.co.uk, and we'll have a little natter about it. Valentine's is coming up. Maybe you'd like to promote what's going on with your business for Valentine's Day or anything else, stretching out through the whole of the rest of the year. Let your imagination run wild. I'm sure we can do something and make it amazing. This episode, of course, is proudly sponsored by the Mall in the centre of Woodhall Spa for great beers, wines and food with a friendly atmosphere, a Sky Sports Bar and a restaurant. There is one more stop on our Woodhall journey and there's food there. Lots and lots of lovely, lovely food.
Links Pod.
Hello, I'm Natalie, and we're at the Tea House in the Woods in Woodhall Spa.
What a lovely setting this is. How long have you been here?
We've been here nearly 11 years.
Wow. Wow.
It's been quite a while now.
That is a while.
Yeah.
And is this how it was when you took it on, Natalie?
It was an Italian restaurant when we took it on.
Oh, it was. I remember coming to it, yeah.
That's it, there you go. So it's been here, though, for 122 years.
Has it really?
Yeah, so Tea House in the Woods is known.
Yeah.
And as a building here, it's been here that long.
Amazing.
And at the turn of the millennium, it changed into a restaurant, and it was called Macaulay's. And then it changed to Restaurante, and then it...
Restaurante, that's not really imaginative. They've gone very far with the, what should we call it? They've just put an A on the end.
Restaurante El Palco, that was it.
There's a bit more to it. Restaurante El Palco.
Test me there.
Right, okay.
And then, 11 years ago, we thought, well, it's always been Tea House in the Woods. It's going to have to be just Tea House in the Woods.
Yeah. So what do you do? Is traditional British fare?
Yeah.
Would that be right?
So, our background's always been English food. And so we thought, right, let's just follow on its name a little bit. And so we'll do afternoon teas and that sort of style, but with a restaurant theme as well. So we started off doing lunches, afternoon tea, and then evening meals, following on with it being an evening restaurant before. And then we've adapted as the years have gone. So we're now breakfast at 10, and then into lunch, afternoon tea, and then just 3 nights a week we do dinner service.
Oh, really?
Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday.
People opposite us here are having afternoon tea. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's popular thing.
And they seem
afternoon
very happy.
tea.
That man says he's not ready for his close-up yet, but...
We do really popular afternoon tea. So traditional, on the stands, 3-tier stands, sandwiches, cakes, scones. All made on site, so everything's homemade.
Everything's homemade?
Yeah, all the cakes, scones, desserts.
Wow.
And then we use a local bakery for bread.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
And Sunday lunches, here's the menu,
yes, Sunday lunch.
which looks fantastic. I mean, I'm going to get yourself into some beef in a minute, but this is a popular day for you, Sunday lunch-wise,
Yeah, Sunday's a really busy day. So nice, we're lucky, we've got Woodhall's popular as a village to visit. We're next door to the Kinema in the Woods, so that's obviously
You get a lot of
great
people popping here for food on their way there or on the way after the cinema, I guess.
Exactly, fitting it all in day out. Walk around the shops, go to the cinema and have something to eat.
Right.
So it fits really well.
We filmed outside the cinema, but apparently they're camera shy there. They didn't come on.
pity.
I know, what a shame.
Yeah, they're nearly as old as us.
Are they?
Yeah, we're all in the same sort of bracket of time,
Wow.
which is lovely.
That's what, I always think Woodall's a bit like a holiday village. You can swim,
Yeah.
you can stay over, and there's obviously nice places to eat,
Yeah,
drink, and the
nice
cinema.
shops and the cinema.
Yeah,
and the pool.
Everything's here. It's like the holiday village.
We are, and we're a bit oldie worldy.
Yeah.
So we're like stepping back in time.
Well,
So if you come to visit Woodall,
one business very much supports another business then, really.
that's the idea. Yeah. Most of the businesses in the village, nearly all of them, are independent, family owned, running it themselves. So it's really nice that everyone's there to support each other.
See, I told you, Woodall, the place to be.
Woodall's the place
to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're lucky because in the weather, in the summer, following on from what you just said, it's exactly that. There's a lot of caravan parks, hotels and accommodation. So the village really takes off in the summer with the pool. So we're really lucky with a lot of outdoor seating. So then we really sort of open up and it's a really nice place in the summer.
It's not the day for it today, is it? It's
Not
real
today.
cold as we're filming this. It's like the coldest day.
Never miss an episode of Links Pod. Subscribe now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Right, it's the big quiz. I'm at the tea house in the woods at Woodall Spa, where we've just had a lovely Sunday lunch. And now, Nat, who's in the team?
Oh yeah, Team Tea House. We've got Julie.
Hello,
We've got
Julie.
Sue,
Sue,
Chloe,
Chloe,
and Katie.
Katie. Katie says she's not clever.
Oh, she's great.
I'm
They're
sure
all
she's
great.
fine. I'm
They're
sure
all
she's
great.
fine. Okay, 10 questions and just do your best, all right? There's no shame here. On your marks, get set, start the clock, let's go. Number one, how many inches are there in a hand?
Come on, lady.
Inches in a hand.
Oh, come on, horsey lady.
I think horsey lady. Any
Do we know the answer? Are we guessing?
you can pass.
8.
You're going for 8. Number 2. Where was Winston Churchill born? Look, that lady at the end
Historian
knows.
at the end. Do you remember? Was he north, south?
So far, it's going well. Pass.
Pass.
Number 3. In which British city is Holyrood House?
Edinburgh.
Oh, number 4. Who was the Lord Protector of England from 1653 to 1658? That's a history question. Lord Protector of England.
Oliver Cromwell.
Number 5. Who had a number 1 with Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh my goodness. I could have said this.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye
I know
Joe.
the song. Who is it? I don't know. The kids.
It's quite a tough one, that. But you can sing it then, that'll get your point. All the way through.
No.
Yeah, no?
No.
Okay, question 6. Which female vocalist won 3 Ivor Novello Awards, including Best Contemporary Song for Stronger Than Me? It was in 2004. Female singer, around about 2004.
Could be, yeah.
Could be.
Adele.
Nat's saying Adele. Number 7. What number? Oh, do you like cricket?
Oh, God.
No.
Go on.
No men came over, did they? What number is Joe Root's one-day cricket shirt?
11.
What number's on it?
9.
Do you go in many quizzes, you lot?
No.
I can tell. Number 8, which British athlete won the women's world marathon record, held the women's world marathon record from 2002 to 2017? A woman that runs well.
No. Is it marathon?
Yes.
Oh no, what's she called? Her daughter's just been running.
Yeah, that's true. You know everything about her apart from her name.
What's her name?
Say
Go
that.
on, Paula Radcliffe.
So, number 10. No, 9. No, we haven't done 9 yet. Who played the role of Barbara in The Good Life?
Oh, Felicity Kendall.
Number 10. You two. Tinky Winky, Dipsy La La and...
Hey.
I feel like we found your level
He won.
with the last one there. So let's go through them. How many inches in this? I'll be honest, it's not gone all that well.
No.
How many inches in a hand is 4?
Okay.
Winston Churchill was born at Blenheim Palace.
It's an anniversary this year. I think he turns 100 this year or something. And I'm like,
We know everything about him.
Knowledge.
Number 4, the Lord Protector of England, Oliver Cromwell.
Yay!
That's one. Cotton Eye Joe was by Redneck.
That's it, yeah.
The female vocalist, Stronger Than Me, was Amy
Oh,
Winehouse.
of course it was, yeah.
Joe Root's shirt is 66.
Oh, that's why I said
Paula Radcliffe was the marathon runner. That's 2. Felicity Kendall was Barbara in the Good Life. Finished strong with Poe to make it to 4 points. See us in the woods, 4 points. Round of applause.
Links Pod with John Marshall.
That's about it for this episode of the Links Pod. Keza on camera, thank you very much for all your efforts, Keza. She's very good at doing that now, and she's enjoying doing it as well, which is why she volunteers. All the contributors who've been involved in this episode. Trevor Glenn, now, I've known him for many, many years. He sponsored this episode thanks to the Mal, which is one of his pubs in his empire, and he's actually going to play us out because he's in this group. They are called the Roughs, Lincolnshire's finest fen folk band. They do some very amusing songs. For example, titles include Bateman's Boys, Crying Outside the Co-op. We've all done that. And my favourite one of theirs is called Inbred and Proud. You should look it up. They're all on Spotify. But here's one of their tunes with a more serious note to it. And this has raised a great deal of money and awareness for the amazing work done by the RNLI. The work they do saving lives across the Lincolnshire coast each year is incredible, as we all know. So thanks to you for listening to this. Thanks for you for watching, if you've been watching the YouTube version of Links Pod. If you want to get in touch, john@linkspod.co.uk. I'll catch you next week. The next episode is out on Monday, the 3rd of February. It's sponsored by Kinetic Performance Gym in Lincoln. Here are the Roughs, led by Trevor Glenn, this week's sponsor, with their RNLI song. Catch you next week.
From the hour come the man, these are brotherhood who span o'er the mighty ocean deep, its own appointed limits keep. Iron men who show no fear, RNLI volunteer. Away, 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 me lads, away. Away, 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 me lads, away. Well, before the night is through, launch a coxswain and his crew. Through the waves they make their way, and mummies, wives and children pray for a safe return back to the shore, where waves shall wax and wane no more. Away, 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 me lads, away. Away, 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 me lads, away. Save the soul of a faceless stranger. Place yourselves in mortal danger. There's no place for a faint heart here. RNLI volunteer. Brace yourselves, lads, hold your fear. You're an RNLI volunteer. Away, 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 me lads, away. Away, 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 me lads, away. There she is, hear the crewman shout. Starboard 20. Come on, boats. Nose on first and take your time. Spurn point, lads, secure the line. Side by side the two boats wrestle. Abandoned ship from a stricken vessel. Then away, 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 me lads, away. Away, 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 me lads, away. Release the springs, drive through the foam. Change your bearing and head for home. Protect them where, so here they go. Rock and tempest, fire and foe. Sure as night will turn to day, you can hear the sirens of the deep sea say, away, lads, away. Away, me lads, away. Away, away, away. Rock and tempest, fire and foam. Oh Lord, protect them, away, me lads, away.
LinksPod. Never miss an episode. Subscribe now, wherever you get your podcasts.